Everyone, welcome to Grid Listings 7 o'clock Zoom meeting. My name is Jamie Lambert. I'm going to host tonight's meeting, and I just want to say real quickly that it's a real company built by real people. It's going to be real advertising once the platform gets completely set up. It's going to be an incredible advertising platform. And guys, I know all of you know this, but people are looking right now. So I used to say years ago. So I'm from the old Amway days, right? I was my first network marketing company that I was ever involved with, and I've been saying for decades that the day of the home-based business is coming. And when I say people are looking, used to the people that were looking were the entrepreneurial spirited people, people that were looking to start a business. They didn't want a boss, and those were the one driving those types of businesses. But now there's a different type of person looking. The person that's looking now is the average person who's being driven from the workforce. A lot of people are getting laid off. I mean, things are different now. So in the last, 10, 20 years, it's completely turned around where people are trying to figure out a way to make money from home. The odds that one income is going to support the family, few and far between now. It usually takes two incomes, sometimes three incomes. You got a husband and wife one's working two jobs, one's working one job and trying to take care of the kids, and it's just tough. Okay. So people are looking, we are in the perfect spot for a home-based business type of a setup. And we feel with what we've set up here, we've solved several issues. One on the advertising front, and then one on the home-based business front. So I'm going to throw a lot at you in a short period of time. And I just want you to note that tonight's Zoom is about information. You're not going to hear me trying to play on your emotions and do the pom-poms and the cheers. That's not my personality. I'm going to present you with what we have here, and you'll either be interested or you won't. Maybe you'll have some questions. And if you do, we'll handle that and we'll get your questions answered. This is just information. So sit back, try to soak all of that in, and then we'll close tonight out after that. So we're going to cover who we are, what grid listing is. We'll cover why you might want to be involved with grid listing. And then we're going to go over how it works. We'll go over some information about the platform itself, and then we'll go over the compensation plan. So who are we? My name's Jamie Lambert. Like I said, when we started, I come from a direct sales background. I've had one job in my life. You heard me and Dorsey talking before we started. He was my boss. We've known each other for a long time. And after I left that restaurant that I worked for Quincy's Family Steakhouse. I never had another job. I've always done my own thing. So through my whole adult life, I was always involved with direct sales or network marketing or MLM, whatever you want to name it. And I ended up staking my claim in the supplement industry. In 2010, we formed a supplement company that we built many national brands. A lot of them exist to this day. We were an invisible force. Nobody even knew we existed. We built brands for professional athletes, NFL players, doctors, chiropractors, social media influencers that maybe had 1 or 2 million followers on social media. So we built a massive supplement company. But one thing that I always saw with the supplement industry is we had to figure out advertising. So it was always a battle. I've struggled with advertising since day one. And so when we started looking at trying to get into the advertising market, I said, look, we've got to figure out a way that the average person can affordably advertise their business, or just anybody that wanted to maybe market their product or their service and not be a massive company, or mid-sized companies who wanted to have another way to advertise. We always used Facebook and Google and things like that, and it was very expensive. So we tried to figure out a way that we could give somebody an affordable option to advertise. Now, why grid listing? Why would you want to take a look at this? So advertising is almost $1 trillion annually. I didn't know that till we got into this. And companies, like I said, companies struggle with advertising. It's always been something that companies fight. And the way we're setting this up is it can cater to all businesses. Now, at first, it's going to primarily be in the home-based work from home type of advertising, because that's who I went to first to get this out to the market, was our networkers. Networking is the best form of marketing on the planet, so why not use it? So at first, our advertising platform is going to be, for the most part, your home-based business type setup. And then once we start to grow legs and it starts to go into other types of businesses, the site will go to categorize, and we'll have maybe, attorneys who want to market their service, or, you got Susie who's home making little arrangements, and she's selling products and she's shipping them out from her garage. She might want to pay a little bit of money and put her product on the platform. So, there'll be many benefits of the platform, and it'll be affordable both for the customers and for the affiliates to operate their business. So another reason why you would want to be involved with grid listing is from the home-based standpoint. I've asked this question many times over my decades of MLM experience. How much money would change your life? And it's always been the $300 to $500 range. That's always been, $500 was always the number, seemed like, where people said, if I had an extra $500 a month, it would change my life. And if you want to think about that for a second, now I'm talking about, I've asked a lot of people that question. If only $500 would change somebody's life, that means they're not far off from being in trouble, right? So, why would somebody want to have a home-based business? Is they can do it from home. A lot of people are scared to start a business, a traditional business, because of the risk factor. And like I said before, the job market is changing. So people are home and they're trying to figure out a way to make an extra form of income while they're off doing something else, and let the second income come from home. Another reason is your tax breaks. The moment you start a grid listing business, or any home-based businesses, as a matter of fact, you have tax breaks that you wouldn't have as a W-2 or a regular employee. Your cell phone, your internet. If you have an office in your home, you can write that square footage off as a tax write-off. So there's big benefits that come with owning a home-based business, and you can do it on your own time, on your own budget. If life gets in the way and you go a week and you can't really focus on your grid listing business, it doesn't cost you so much money that you go out of business. So that's one good reason why you may want to be involved with grid listing, or I'll say any home-based business, not just ours. Any home-based business would be a good plus in that respect. So when you start your grid listing business, a lot of times you have to go and search out for tools. You need to go figure out a place where you can build a landing page. You got to figure out a way that you can send emails to your potential prospects and things of that nature. All that's set up for you. You got a system to plug into. You got a lead capture page. That lead capture page has a nice little 1-minute video. The prospect enters their information. It then goes over to a landing page where they watch another video that goes into more detail. At that point, they decide, hey, I'm interested in this, or they may say I'm not, and they migrate away. But now we've captured their email. We can do some auto responding emails. It's automatically set up, and we can market to this person now, and maybe show them, hey, there is a reason here for you to take another look at this. If they click join now, it takes them over to an application. The enrollment process is so simple. They go right through, and they've started their business. Coming soon, this is something that we have in the works that will be very, very soon. It will be another lead capture page for people who want to maybe promote an ad just to a customer for advertising. At first, we're going after our affiliates and our home-based business, work from home type people. Once we get the second funnel set up, this will be for people who want to have customers advertise. Okay, so we'll have that system set up as well. We'll also have some postcards that people can purchase from corporate. We do have a postcard system right now that Gregory Bethay set up. He's the team leader. He's pretty much got a nice system with flyers and postcards that's already set up. But we'll have some stuff on the corporate side as well. All of that's coming very soon. So what is grid listing? I think everybody figured out at this point. It is an advertising platform. We'll host many types of businesses. It'll be banner ads at first that are kind of just stacked on top of each other. When you go away from the page and you come back to grid listing, it'll start, the algorithm will put up a new set of ads, and they'll just be one after the other. Once we grow and we start to have more businesses become involved and advertise, well, then we'll need to categorize these businesses. So what I see in the future in my head is I always say Craigslist, because people understand what Craigslist is. I see a Craigslist type setup, not necessarily the way it looks, but a setup where you can advertise your business, and it'll even get more granular where we're looking at cities. So you might say, well, I'm looking for an attorney in Raleigh, and you will be able to. Now, obviously, that's going to take some time. I'm not even going to pretend that that's going to be anywhere in the next couple of months, but eventually we'll have it. Eventually we will have the traffic and the business and the advertisers there that we will be able to have categories like that. And then we'll also have a section for free classifieds, where if somebody wants to put just a small text ad and do it for free, we're going to allow that. That's going to drive traffic to the site. We'll be able to, have the public. So this is another good point here too, is not, you won't be able to, you don't have to be a member to see this. So a lot of these types of platforms, you have to be a member to see the ad. What are we just going to advertise to each other? That doesn't make much sense. So this will be open to the public, so anybody can come to gridlisting.com and see the ads in real time. But then obviously, if you decide you want to be an affiliate or a customer, then you'll just go through that process. So how will this work? So first, you're going to decide whether you want to be a customer or an affiliate. They for the most part, they work identically, okay? But somebody might want to advertise and they don't care about a home-based business. They just want to put their ad out there and let people see it, okay? They'll be able to go through the process. They do the same thing that an affiliate does. They pay a $50 setup fee. That's a one-time fee. And then they pay $65 a month. So it's $115 for that customer to get their ad on the platform. Like I said before, we as affiliates will have a funnel system set up where we can market to the people who want to advertise. Because I think that's a really good point. Sometimes we just feel like we're pushing a business. Well, if we actually have a product that we can market to any business. So think about it. If you're in network marketing right now and you have a specific product, well, there are probably 10 other companies that have a very similar product. So we're all kind of in competition with each other. With advertising, we're going to play well in the sandbox with any business, because any home-based business, no matter what the product is, can be on the platform. Even if it's another advertising company, they can advertise on our advertising platform. So it's a really good product to have. So you would pay $50 to set up, $65 for your first month. That's $115. And every month after that, it's $65. And that's whether you're a customer or an affiliate. So if you're a customer, you have the same tools if you decide you would like to work it as an affiliate. Okay. If you're an affiliate, you're also a customer, because you're putting your own ad up there, probably for another company. A lot of people that have joined Grid Listing, they're running multiple companies, multiple programs. So they can just take that and put it on the platform. We got a 3x4 forced matrix. We're going to break that down for you. And there are 4 ways to earn. We're also going to break down that as well. So here are your 4 ways to earn. When you sell an ad or enroll an affiliate and they pay their $115, you're going to earn a $25 one-time bonus, $25 bonus. Okay. That's just, hey, thank you for getting the person here. We understand you probably spent some money in marketing. You maybe bought postcards, or you got an ad out there somewhere. So this $25 helps kind of offset your advertising. You'll make a $10 monthly commission for that customer or affiliate. Every time they pay their $65, you'll make that $10 bonus. And then you got your 3x4 matrix. If somebody's on the meeting right now, they don't understand that, I'm gonna break it down. But you earn $2 for everybody in your 3x4 matrix, and then you get a check match matrix bonus on everyone in your team. And we're going to kind of break that down so you'll understand that as well. So here is an illustration. You've got your business started. You see your sponsor up at the top. we're getting into the matrix now. Okay, you got your sponsor up at the top. You've got you, and then you see your level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. So the 3 people in that top level, that's the 3 of the 3x4. And then your 4 levels is the 4 of the 3x4. Okay. So if you see right there, the guy with the red circle around him, let's say in this illustration, you personally either sold that person an ad or you enrolled them as an affiliate. You've completed one of the qualifications. So to earn from your matrix, to earn the $2 for everybody in your matrix, you have to either sell an ad or enroll an affiliate. So this one person that you just did that to, they qualify you now to make your $2 on everybody in your matrix. Okay, so that's your first qualification. So before we get into the other qualifications, I want to take a second and I want to explain spillover. I think I venture to say 90% of the people on here understand what spillover is. Just in case, we got people that are joining this that's never done anything like this before. So bear with me if you know what spillover is as I explain this to other people. I also want to say this about spillover. Please, guys, do us a favor. Do not push this business as you don't have to do anything. Just get in and spillover is going to make you all this money. Please don't do that. I'm asking you, because here's what happens. Okay. It never works out. It never works out. So what happens is the industry gets a black eye because we're pushing laziness. You don't have to do anything. That's just going to breed laziness. Okay. The next thing that if you say you don't have to do anything, and then that person joins and they don't make any money, guess what happens? They blame the company because they were told they didn't have to do anything. So they quit, nobody wins, and it's just a bad thing. So I'll get off that. I just please don't push spillover that hard. But here you are. Notice the guy with the yellow circle but beside him there, he has no one in his team yet. He's all by himself. That guy's in your level 1. Okay. You sponsor a new person or you sell an ad. You have a customer. The next available spot is underneath the person who didn't have anybody, the guy that had the yellow circle around him. Your new person, the person you did the work for, falls underneath that person. You just helped him out. Okay, he now has somebody. He has one of the 3 people that he needs for his level 1. So that's kind of how spillover takes place. Another aspect of it is, see the scenario on the screen. You see you, and you see you've got 3 people in your level 1, and you sponsor 3 new people. Instead of the 3 people falling all the way on that left-hand side underneath that first person, those 3 people get spread out across the level. So all 3 of your level 1 guys each get one. They fall on the left-hand side of their level 1. Okay, so I want everybody to understand that it skips over to the next person and drops somebody there. So that's how spillover works. As the people are enrolling and their level's already full, the people are falling down underneath. Either the customer or the affiliate are falling down underneath in the other levels. So here is our qualifications. All right. So remember, one personal, either customer or affiliate, unlocks your pay for your matrix. 2 personals, not 2 more, 1 more personal, 2 total, opens up a check match for level 1, 3 personals check match for level 2, 4 personals matrix check match for level 4, and then 5 personals opens up the check match for level 4. I probably misspoke there. 3 personals, 4 personals get you level 3, 5 personals get you level 4. At this point, you're check matching everybody in your team. Okay, and I'm gonna break that down, so don't let that lose you. Notice there are no team requirements. So a lot of times you have requirements that are down in the team. If so and so doesn't do this in level 1, or somebody doesn't do that in level 2, you lose your commission. Okay, you just have to make sure that you've got your qualifications done, and if they don't do their qualifications, you still get paid. All right. So let's talk about the personal matrix bonus. This is what a full matrix looks like. Okay, 3 people in level 1, 9 people in level 2, 27 people in level 3, and 81 either customers or affiliates in level 4. So 120 total people. You fill that matrix up, you're earning $2 off everyone. So that's $240 on a full matrix, on top of your 25 for any personals, one-time bonus, and $10 monthly for any personals. Okay. This is how the check match works. This is where everything kind of gets interesting. So if you look at your level 1, 2 personals, it's going to match that level. You get a check match on that level. 3 personals matches level 2, 4 personals matches level, you match on level 3, and then 5 personals is going to match everyone in level 4. So what does that look like, and why is that important? Okay, so if you look at level 1, you see that right-hand red triangle that I've kind of got around that group. So if you think about your matrix pay, you get paid for 4 levels, right? That means you don't get paid for level 5 in your personal matrix. But look what happens when you check match that person in level 1. Because you're check matching him, he has 4 levels in his matrix. So now you're grabbing level 5. Hope everybody understands that. When you check match the person in level 1, you're picking up whoever's in level 5 for him, because that's his 4th level. Okay. If you look at the person in level 2, see that middle red triangle around that person? Well, because that's your level 2, he has 4 levels. That means we're getting down into your level 6. So when you check match the person in level 2, you're getting paid off levels 5 and 6, because he's getting paid for levels 5 and 6. You're check matching his personal matrix. And then you see that person on the left-hand side there with the little small red triangle. Again, you would check match that person in level 3. Let's say all he had was the 3 people within that triangle. Then whatever he's earning on his matrix, you would check match that as well. So a lot of times you kind of understand the check matches. A lot of times it's 25%, it's maybe 50%, but this is 100%. So this is when we broke the system right here. You see those yellow circles? You check match everyone in that level. Okay. Everybody in level 3. I mean, everybody in level 1 to 3 people in level 1. If you've got 2 personals, either customer or affiliate, everybody in level 1, you are check matching them 100%. Level 2, obviously you would need to 3 people, and then your qualifications go right on down to level 4. Okay, so everybody understands the check match. This is something that no one's done yet. Okay, so it's very different. This is outside of the box thinking as far as commissions go. Now, here's what's crucial from a team building aspect. I threw this slide in right before this started. When that person with the red circle around them in level 4 joins, he instantly has 4 people that care how much money he makes, because all 4 of those people they're going to check match him. The person in level 3, level 2, level 1, and you. That lineage there, they care how much that guy makes or girl, because they make the same thing. So you instantly, right off Jump Street, care on how fast this person gets off the ground and gets started. The team building aspect, just in the first few days that we started, we just turned the switch on Friday. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, everybody is just rushing to help someone else because of the check matches. I mean, it just, well, plus most networkers love helping people. It's in our genetics. That's why we do this. You know, so they're helping him because they like to help people also, but it also helps them when they help, because they're check matching that person. So here's your potential full matrix: 120 people at $2 a person, it's $240. Level 1, the check matches across that level, $720. Level 2, $2,160. Level 3, $6,480, and level 4 check match, $19,440. That gives you a $28,800 potential on a full matrix, matching every one. Is that going to take time? Of course it is. Okay, we're working on a point where what type of qualification somebody needs to accomplish, what somebody needs to do for us to let them open up a second profit center, they would just start, they would place that new profit center down somewhere, maybe level 5, level 6, and they just build it out again. Okay, so we're working on that as we speak. So how are you paid? So we use a company called PayQuicker. PayQuicker is a payment platform that's worldwide. What would happen is, let's say you've earned $100 and you decide, I want my $100. You would do a withdrawal. So if you look at your bank, you just click My Bank. It shows you how much money you have there, and you do a withdrawal request. If you do not do a withdrawal request, your bank will just stack up. Okay. So if you do a request to take your money out by midnight Thursday night, you get paid the next Friday, that very next day. If you miss Thursday and you don't put the request in, then it will be the next Friday. Okay, so we're going to start paying every Friday, but you've got to request that money. That's just something that we really couldn't get around. So you just do a request every week. Just do a request. Very simple. Put a reminder in your phone. Do a request. You're probably going to be looking at your bank anyway. You're going to be making some money, so you'll remember anyway. Just hit withdrawal request. If it's by midnight Thursday, you get paid on that Friday. You got 3 ways to get your funds. When you set up your PayQuicker account, you can transfer the funds from your PayQuicker account to your bank. You can use a virtual debit card, or you can order a branded Visa card for Grid companies. This is our own branded Visa card. Now, I'm going to pat ourselves on the back here for a second. If anybody's been around for any length of time, not many companies have their own Visa card. Okay, so that's not a simple thing to get. Kind of gives us some clout, and it's a little bit of bragging rights. So that's how you would get paid. Listen, the last couple of days, I've had a lot of requests for Bitcoin, especially from international. So all of a sudden today, I found myself considering using Bitcoin as a payout method, especially the international people. A couple of people I talked to said that was going to be easier than PayQuicker. So we'll investigate that. I'm not saying that that's what we'll do, but it is a good option. A lot of companies pay out in Bitcoin, so we'll definitely investigate that. So I want to say thank you. The fact that you're here is important to me. The fact that you sat through and just listened and kind of soaked all this in, it means that you're interested in doing something different. Your time's valuable, and I understand that, and I appreciate it. If you've got questions, first thing I would ask you to do is contact the person that invited you here, just to keep that connection together. Don't try to circumvent them, contact them. If you ended up here and you don't have a sponsor, you may, just saw us online or something like that, then you can email us if you have questions, info@gridlisting.com. We have a Telegram group going. You can go to gridlistingtelegram.com if you'd like to kind of plug in there and just see what's going on. Group's very active. But guys, we just kicked this thing off last Friday. So we've gained a lot of traction over the last few days for just starting up. All right, everybody's excited. I think we have something truly special here. And just like I've always said, for my decades of doing this type of business, this isn't for everyone. Not everyone's going to see what we see, and that's okay. We're looking for the people that do see the vision. We're looking for the risk takers. We're looking for the people that, and quite frankly, there's not a bunch of risk here, but just stepping out, because you have to get out of your comfort zone to build a business like this. This is not something that you're just going to start and instantly start making money. You're going to have, if you've never done this before, I'm speaking to you specifically here, you're probably going to have to do some things that make you uncomfortable. Okay. And listen, don't let that scare you. If you say something you shouldn't say, it's all right. Just keep moving forward. If I had to count how many times I've messed up, it would be a big number. So if you're new, just keep in mind you're going to have to do some work to build this out. I always tell people that because I want them to have realistic expectations and just put the time in. So with that said, guys, I'm not going to do a Q&A tonight. we'll just close out. I do want to say again that I appreciate everyone that's here. And we're going to do this every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. So that gives us another week to invite, get people here. I did record this. Hopefully it recorded this time. And we'll have it up on YouTube. You'll be able to grab this video and share it. So that this will be another good tool for us to kind of add to our list of tools. So guys, thank you. I appreciate your time. We'll see you next week. Gridlistingzoom.com is the same link to get on next week, 7 o'clock Eastern time. And that's it. So guys, have a good night. See you next week.
Thanks a lot, Jamie. Awesome, man.
Great call.
Thanks, Dorsey.
Great call. Love it.
You
Great
guys
call.
have a good night.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night,
Thank you,
everyone.
Jamie.
Thanks
Good
all.
night. All right, see you.
Have a good night.
Good night.